Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about 5 passive sources of income. So what passive income is, it's really cool. Basically, it's earning money essentially while you're sleeping, essentially while you're doing other things that aren't work related. So this could be through dividend stocks, it could be through affiliate marketing, it could be through many things. And the great thing about this is it's money that you don't really have to think of when you've originally got it set up. It just keeps on getting put into your account and you can do whatever you want on the side. So it's a really, really good thing to get thinking about, to get started with, and to set up a mindset, change the mindset that you have around the traditional ways of making money. Okay, so starting with step one. Step one is dividend stock growth investing. So what a dividend stock is, it's basically a stock that pays out money to their investors. So large companies like Coca-Cola, like Amazon, like Commonwealth Bank, big banks will often pay out their investors as incentives for doing good work for their company. So for being a part of their company, we will give you a share of our profits. And it's typically quite large companies that do it because they're expanding and expanding and they want more people to buy into the company. So incentivize people to buy shares and they'll pay people back in dividends. So the great thing about this is it's kind of like a double whammy. So not only are you now investing in shares, you're getting money from your shares, and your shares are, well, if everything goes well, and they normally do for these large companies, your share value will grow. So you're getting that income every month, quarterly, 6 monthly, annually, depends on the stock, plus your shares would be growing. So this is a great strategy to get into, and it kind of puts you in a good mindset for putting away money and budgeting, because you won't get much of a yield. So yield, money back from your dividends, from your shares, if you only put a little bit in. So it kind of makes you think, well, maybe I shouldn't get this, XL Big Mac meal. I should hold that hunger craving and do that a few times, and then put it towards a dividend stock. And then this way you'll develop a new attitude thinking about money, and then this will grow and grow. And the more you do it, it exponentially grows, the more passive income you'll make. All right, so we got step number 2, and this is Shopify or dropshipping. So what this involves is creating a website and grabbing your products from big international suppliers like AliExpress and choosing the products that you want to promote on your website, upmarking the price that you pay for it, and people coming to your website and buying them. If you're a little bit creative, creating your own product is a really, really good way to make money off it as well. So for example, you make a deck of cards and you animate and create a design or whatever you want for it and sell your own product. This is a really, really good way to make it, because then other people can use your product on their websites and they're buying from you as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy. But if you're quite good at website building, it's pretty easy going through Shopify. You've just got to pay a few things, like for the domain, you have to pay PayPal, you have to do a couple other things, but it doesn't come out to be very much. And the more you build it, the more effort you put into it, the more that you'll get out. Okay, so moving on to step number 3, we've got dropshipping or Shopify. So what this is, basically you create a website, you buy a domain, then you go to AliExpress or a similar vendor like that, giant international vendor, and then you select a product from their huge list of what they have there. It's amazing how much stuff they have. And then you put it onto your website, you upmark the price, and people buy off your website. So the better your website is, the better you are at marketing, the more money that you'll make, and the more people will come to your website. Also, if you're a little bit creative, you can make your own things like design shirts, or create your own deck of cards with its own custom backing or custom Jack, Queen, King, Joker, Ace, whatever. And this is also a really great way to do this, because then people can also use your product and sell it on their own platforms, and you're getting the sales from them. So yeah, that's the third step. Moving on to step number 4, we have affiliate marketing or affiliate links. So what this is basically you sell someone else's product for a slice of the sale price, and you don't actually have to have any of your own product. You don't have to deal with support. It's really, really awesome. And if you have a fan base, you can really, really make quite a lot of money on this. one of the things to sell that's really good is online courses. They give you a very, very good slice of the sale because it's something that they can just duplicate very easily. So they're very, very willing to give you a good portion of that. So what you want to do to set this up is you want to go to a program basically, which has a list of all these different companies, like hundreds of different companies to sell their product. And then you can grab a link from whichever company it is that you want to kind of promote the product. So there's Commission Junction or there's Commission Factory. These are two good websites that have aggregate programs and heaps of different companies on them. If you don't want to do it from a YouTube post or creating videos, you can put it on Facebook, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on your socials and put links into things. There's lots of ways you can make money through this, and it definitely helps if you've got some form of audience on some platform, because they typically need you to fill out a certain criteria before they will accept you into the program. Okay, moving on to our fifth and final step. Now, this one is one if you're a bit intimidated by the other ones or it just feels like it's a bit too much work. It does sound a bit, I don't know, not exciting, like a bit lame. Not lame, but it's definitely much lower risk, is to put your money into a high interest savings account. So there's lots of banks out there that'll give you term deposits or have a high interest savings account out there. You just have to Google it and they might give 2% or something like that. Just depends. You have to kind of have a little look around, which doesn't sound like much, but if you're putting lots into it, when you get that payment back, it can definitely add up to something and be a passive source of income there. It's quite a smart way as well to force you to save, because often they don't let you take out the money, you lose the interest. So it means that the money that you put in there is typically not going anywhere. So although it doesn't give you much back in terms of passive income, it's still a good source of maintaining your current money that you do have. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video and you got some value out of it. If you did, crazy awesome. And if you really liked it, that's super duper awesome. And if you want to do the awesomest thing, that would be to subscribe down the bottom right. That would be awesome. And I'll see you in the next video.